Oh my. There's a chalk line drawing on the brick wall. It vaguely resembles an eye. Okay, what if we put a lens in that eye? It's perfectly visible. I don't need to magnify it. Okay, so we need to magnify something, apparently. Oh, okay. Rocks. Right. Put the rocks there. I guess there's some order that I'm supposed to do this in. Vaguely resembles an eye. What if I took this one up? That seems to have triggered something. Okay. Who goes there? My name is Victor Neff, sir. And why have you disturbed me in my sleep, Victor Neff? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm trying to find someone, but I don't know where I am. What is this place? Tell you what, if you do me a favor, I'll give you the answer you seek. What do you want me to do? I can barely see you down there, Victor. My eyes aren't what they used to be. If you help me to see sharply again, I'll answer your questions. Deal? Deal? I'll be here if you need me, and I know exactly what I need to do. That's better, but I still can't see you clearly. Those glasses look really scratched up, so I don't know how you can see me even with the lenses in there. So that's what you look like, Victor. Is that what passes for a hairstyle these days? I guess so. Things have certainly changed since my day, but thank you for helping me see. Who are you? I'm Eldon Martin. I'm the head of the Morton family. At least I used to be. You're part of the family. You're not part of the family any longer? Of course I am, but the responsibility as head has since passed on to the younger generations. I don't know where I am. You're in the shared unconsciousness, a place whose existence I postulated a long time ago, but I can't say exactly where. I'm not familiar with the terrain, and there aren't many landmarks to go by. It's not an actual place. It's more along the lines of Plato's concept of idea space. Have you read Plato? I have read a little bit of Plato. What do you mean, no? It's supposed to be me. Plato assumed that everything we think and feel originates from a place we all tap into without being aware of it. That's why we can have thoughts or feelings that we never had or heard of before. So we're in the realm where ideas come from. Yes, among other things. Every person has their own allotted piece of this place. But the pieces overlap, and every piece is part of a greater whole, the shared unconscious. Now tell me, what do you require of me? Has someone walked past here recently? Not that I've noticed, but as you know, my eyes aren't too sharp these days. My landlord, Felix Morton, spied on me and my wife while we slept. I'm trying to find him. Felix? I've never heard of him. Sounds more like a matter for the police to handle. My wife is calling them at the moment. I'm sure they can help you out better than I can. I wish there was more I could do for you. I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Good luck. No! There was another question I want to ask. What can I do for you, Mr. Neff? I'm trying to find a man named Felix Morton. Felix. I never heard of him. He must have been before my time. Or after. I wish there was more I could do for you. I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Good luck. These guys said basically the same thing, though. Can I pry this bar? I might destroy the markings, yeah. Leave. Let's go to that guy's brain. I think it's this one. It is not. Oh, God damn it. Top one. Oh, I have poor sense of direction. I have the handbill and stuff now. What if I just put that down here? And just use that on that. There we go. Here we go. Take this back. And let's look in his jaw. Sticky, sticky. Anything else I could do? Oopsie. That stupid menu came up. Did it again! One more time. Stupid menu. It's probably not in the recording, but there's this menu coming up when I click down there. Does that work? Ooh, oh yeah, it does. Why have you stirred me in my sleep? My name is Victor Neff, sir. I don't know where I am. You're standing right in front of me. That is where you are. But what is this place? It's a shrine. To what? To me. Is this place real? Are you real? Am I? What separates a real place from an unreal? That it seems real to your senses. That it feels real when you tread as ground. In that case, this place is very real. Who are you? I am a symbol, a tribute, and a memory. All at once? Yes. You're not very helpful. Neither are you. Actually, I fixed your vocal cords or wherever those rods in your throat are. Yes, I guess you did. So? So what? You owe me some answers. What would you like to know? Have you seen a shifty-looking older guy walk past here? I'm asleep mostly. I don't see much of anything. Who are you looking for? A guy called Felix Morton. I have reason to believe he is in here somewhere. Felix. What has he done now, the useless prat? It must be the father. You know him? Of course I do. He's my grandson. Okay, grandson. Grandfather, rather. I wish he wasn't, but a rotten egg is better than no egg at all. You don't like your grandson? No, he lacks some conviction. He'll be the end of it all. It's his father's fault, really. Too soft on him, you see. Me, I tried to cane him any chance I got. Wow. What do you know about him? He was a useless mongrel then, and he's probably just as useless now. Where your beef is with young Felix, I suggest you let it rest. Trying to get sensible answers out of that boy is trying to milk a stone. He doesn't owe you money, does he? No, it's not about money. Then you can count your lucky blessings. About one thing, at least. You physically abuse your grandson? It builds character. I tried to beat some sense into the boy, but his father was too soft, I tell you. Too damn soft. Have you seen your grandson recently? I'm mostly asleep these days. If he walked back here, he had the common courtesy not to wake me up, unlike some people. Also, he doesn't talk to me much anymore. Now, if you excuse me, my eternal sleep is well deserved and long overdue. No, wait. If Felix is in here, how can I find him? The correct order will lead you there. Order what? This is all you get from me. Good luck, Mr. Neff. Oh, God. Let's put her here's. Is the ear. I keep calling her. Her here, but. God damn it. That's outside, isn't it? Let's put that back together in the right order. I can't remember what the right order was. Was it this? And this? And then this? Damn it. Try one more time. That wasn't it. I remember doing this. Fine. I shall get this. Is that it? Didn't say it wasn't. What's your name? My name is Victor Neff, sir. Is this place real? How do I find Felix? Get to him last. Good luck, Mr. Neff. Okay, so it gotta be the right order. I'm probably trying to figure out who these people are. So... Oh! You can't threaten me with that anymore. I know what I've done. I'm prepared to accept the consequences, but not before I shut you down. I'll cut you out of every dream if I have to. Pickaxe. Exit, exit. What a noise. Now that resembles something from Stasis, that's for sure. Anything here? There's a little mouth at the end of the tentacle. Ew! Is lined with hooked teeth. Hello again, Mr. Neff. I guess you're wondering where you are. What is this place? You're standing in a dreamscape, Mr. Neff. A living, breathing amalgamation of billions of sleeping minds, each adding their own distinct piece to the puzzle, all connected, belonging to the same world. I'm inside a dream. You're in my dream, as a matter of fact. It doesn't always look like this. It changes slightly each night, but this is where I came when I dream. How did I get here? Each sleeping mind is an entryway to a different part of the dreamscape. By using the elements, you projected your consciousness into my sleeping mind. That's how you ended up here. What's the purpose of the large machine in the basement? It synchronizes the brain waves of two connected minds, making it possible to project an awake mind into a sleeping one, as you are doing right now. Did you build it? Only parts of it. My family has been trying to chart the dreamscape for the past 4 generations. My great-grandfather first posited the idea that we visit a collective unconsciousness, in our sleep. He wanted to explore it to see if it had a coherent geography. Does it? Yes, but it's ever-changing, ever-evolving. As people die, we lose part of it. As new people are born, new areas appear. It's roughly disc-shaped. Is it carried by a turtle? As you're born, you appear in the center, moving outward as you age, eventually reaching the thin, crumbling edge as your life comes to an end. How does a machine like that work? To be honest, I don't fully understand it myself. My great-grandfather built the first prototype. It was crude, barely providing a keyhole's peek into the sleeping mind. My grandfather improved the design by synchronizing the brain waves of the connected minds. My father and I both added parts here and there, mainly increasing performance and stability. The family has been building this thing for 4 generations. I was raised from an early age to continue my family's work. My father instructed me how to operate the machine. Occasionally, he brought me along with him into the dreamscape. Can you imagine what that was like for a child? Having people's dreams to play in? Who were you talking to before? I was talking to the machine. It has organic parts and has, after decades of refinement, reached some degree of awareness. It learned to communicate with I've learned to communicate with it after all these years. A talking machine? It's not really talking. It's more like a whisper in the back of your mind. What attacked you in the basement? It was the machine. Recently, we've had differing opinions on how to proceed. A situation that culminated once you discovered my camera, Mr. Neff. What was the argument about? Lately, our operation has been getting harder and harder to keep under wraps. I wanted to put it on hold while I sorted things out, but the machine won't let me. I was trying to shut it down, but it attacked me. Awareness and self-preservation go hand in hand, unfortunately. I wish I could explain all this at greater length, but I'm fading. I'm afraid I won't be with you much longer. What was the tentacle thing that grabbed you right now? The tentacles are the roots of the machine. An extension of it, if you will. The machine resides in both dreams and reality at once. The thing you saw in the basement is but half of it. The roots reside here and draw power from the dreamscape. Dreams can hurt you, can't they? Dreams can alter your perception of reality. They can change your life, and they certainly can hurt you. You'll die in your sleep all the time. Oh, wow. Never thought about that. What a weird way to think about it. I thought dreams were all just about wish fulfillment, not an actual place. You're not alone in thinking that. Freud, for instance, was the originator of that particular idea. But as you can see around you, you're both quite wrong. I'm feeling weak. But before I leave you, there's something I have to ask. If I could do it myself, I would, but I don't have long. I need you to shut the machine down once and for all. How do I do that? By cutting off its power supply. The tentacle you saw was one of its roots. That's how it draws power from the dreamscape. But I've already chopped it off. There's more. By now, the tentacles have spread to the others in the state. You must enter their dreams just like you entered mine, and make sure it can't draw power there anymore. Why can't I just smash the machine itself? The machine is more than just a clunky thing in the basement. It would be like getting rid of a tick without removing the head. Once all dreams are purged, the machine will shut down properly. What happens if I don't do it? I've been able to maintain it so far by only letting it tap into 1 or 2 dreams at a time. But once I'm gone, I fear it will only be a matter of time before it renders everyone in the state unconscious, in order to keep a constant supply of power, so everyone will fall asleep. Not only that, being a machine with only some organic parts, it doesn't fully understand how our bodies work. Concepts like dehydration or muscle atrophy are foreign to it. So if I fail, everyone in the state will die. I'm afraid so. What about me? Will I fall asleep as well? I never had time to visit your dream last night. If I understand things correctly, the machine hasn't established a foothold in your dreams yet. Will you grant me this, my dying wish? Wasn't it for me? I think I'll cut my losses and run. Yes, the machine has to be stopped at any cost. I will do it, but only to save the ones I care about. Yes, the machine has to be stopped at any cost. I'm glad you understand what's at stake here. My soul will rest easier knowing my family won't be responsible for more tragedy. I will do my best. I'm the last in the line of Mortons. With me, my family perishes. What are you going to tell the world about us once we're gone? I haven't decided yet. Not sure the world is ready to hear about this. That you're using people for your own gain? I haven't decided yet. You're right to question my family's motives. I've had doubts myself ever since my adolescent years. But what we did was for the benefit of mankind. How exactly was it for the benefit of mankind? You're giving me a lot to think about. I won't pass judgment until I fully understand what you've done. Thank you, Mr. Neff. I'll rest easier knowing that. This is where I must leave you, I'm afraid. I wish I had more time to set this straight, but you don't get to choose these things. I'm afraid not. Goodbye, Mr. Neff. Goodbye, Mr. Morton. Oh, his eyes are closing. You wouldn't think it'd be very good to be in a dead person's dream. Or Or I guess it wasn't a dream anymore. And that is still creepy as hell. Looks like some abhorrent Christmas tree. Okay. That was neat indeed. Okay. Oh, that's monitoring. Okay. Right. That's how we monitor its power supply. So it looks like his hand is open now. I smeared ink on his palm. Let's put it on the paper. And hopefully that works with this thing. Yeah, it did. Awesome. Let's see what's in here. Lots of cameras. Lots and lots of cameras.
Come downstairs. I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
See someone walking down there. Kind of looks like an outline of a woman. So let's get down there and see what that's all about. So, once again, if you watched Casablanca, well, you don't need to read any reminders.
Maddie!
Evening, Lupe.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Oh God. I think I had to strangle her. He's too chirpy! Chippy! Chirp? Chippy? Chippy.